What up, guys? I'm back. Today I'm doing a review on episode 36 of Tropical-Rouge Precure. And this is actually a really good episode. About as good as episode 29 of the series, and that's saying something. Because episode 29 is my favorite episode of the series. Just how brilliant it's done. Now, this story is pretty unique. Not spoiling you. I'll get to the... So, what do I do? But first, I'd like to mention something that just recently happened. Just recently, the English dub of The World Ends We. Uh, okay, so a few months back, I did a weekly review on the anime adaptation of the popular 2007 video game The World Ends With You, right, which came out this year. Earlier this year, specific around April, I think. And yeah, it was actually pretty good, but I haven't played the game, so I wish I could. I do want spoilers for that now. Anyway, the dub just recently came out on Netflix. No, the dub just recently came out without me knowing at all. So I will wait for all the episodes to be dubbed first. Only 7 episodes are dubbed right now. I wait for episodes 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to be dubbed in English. And I watch it. I give my opinion on it. Why? It'd be a good chance for me to it'd be a good chance for me to rewatch it after a while and give a good explanation. Like most of it. Sorry. So, yeah, until the next few episodes come out, dubbed, I will be reviewing it right now. But you will be video to look forward to. Sorry. So, yeah, let's start the review. So the episode starts out with Natsu having another dream about the whole legendary Precure. About her crying. Interesting to know. There's a great mystery to solve next time. And I said, avoid it. Anyway. Natsu wakes up screaming. Waking both Laura and Karen up. Just when Natsu could tell Laura about what she dreamt, they get a call from the Queen of the Grand Ocean. They're being invited to have a special a special thank you party at the castle in Grand Ocean. So naturally, Natsu and Laura tell the girls about it too. The girls are all excited, especially Minori. Yeah, because you know what she's like. So the girls all head to the Grand Ocean. After going for a special magical vortex that protects the city, the girls are in Precure form and Laura's in mermaid form. So they arrive at the Grand Ocean, and because Laura mentions that the Queen told them that everyone is fine. Now, this should have been a red flag from the start. Pardon me. This all went over my head. It literally went all over my head. So, I didn't see the red flags. Yeah. So, yeah, the girls arrive at the palace. And they learn something interesting. Their lipsticks allow them to breathe underwater even when they got transformed. And finally remember they could breathe underwater in Precure form. Because that was a bit of a nitpick a few episodes ago when Laura got that special bracelet. You know, when the castle worked, why did he jump out of the way? They could literally just breathe in it and swim up. And Laura's a mermaid, so she would have been fine too. Again, nitpick from that episode. I keep mentioning that, but you get the point. So the queen introduces herself to the girls. And you say something interesting with Karen. Karen, because you know how the queen's affectionate with Karen. Well, we don't know much about that, but we know she really loves Karen. And she didn't even react to Karen rubbing against her. It's pretty odd. So she was going to have a dinner. After having fun eating the beautiful food, the queen confesses something to them. That's not. There's another reason why they're here, and she explains about the land rent has a counterpart, the marine wind. Marine wind. I was wrong. What did I call it? Did I call it sea hurricane? I don't know. But it's called the marine wind. They can't name it someone else, but I called it marine. Probably, obviously, no connection there. Anyway, she tells them that it's been hiding somewhere. She asks for the girls' help to find it. They agree. And go off look at. There's also a chance for them to explore everything. So they, after exploring, they find themselves a special type of bubble garden, I think it's called. They like a bubble garden. And Laura actually mentions when Laura smells the special plants here, she remembers what a familiar scent was. As you remember from a few episodes ago, when she, again, the exact same episode I just mentioned a bit ago about the breathing, when she found the bracelet. Recently she found the bracelet because a special scent came for it to learn her there. It smells just like a place she went to as a child. She also mentions that the trees will help what makes Curran special favorite food. Curran's left behind at the point. Exploring. Yeah. I think he's just I think he was trying to find the queen or find the girls, I don't know. This is not half a it's really hard to understand her. Again, I'm assuming it's a her. I originally thought it was a he before a whole lot about the last episode. Now, yep, so that's kind of sort it leads into the movie in a way. I put a movie tie-in episode would be a great way to, you know. Anyway, yeah. And also asked about Laura's parents. Laura says that mermaids don't have parents like humans do. Instead, they're born from clams. Yeah, you heard that right. They're born from clams. That's interesting. Especially, and yeah, it makes sense too when you think about it. Because how can you tell? How can you explain to a kid how a mermaid reproduces? It'll be an uncomfortable topic, and no one will probably know the answer either. So this idea is much better, and it really suits it too. I think all mermaid art should do that. It's beautiful. There's no conversation about what type of clam it is. He's not so remember about a dream. She explains it to the girls about what happened. The girls think, oh, I have a connection with the marine wren. Probably, I don't know if I mentioned this back in episode 29. Am I really on that episode? But Matsu had a dream connecting them with the Landarin that they gained. I still think it's one of my favorite episodes in animation action wise. Because I loved it. I Again, I can't help going over that episode. It's still my favorite. But this episode is my second favorite, with its brilliant. I was really interesting story. So let's see. I did tell her that. Oh, Laws just the Queen might know something. So they head back to her. Right back. The Queen asks if they found the ring. They tell her no. Also asks where Curran is, but Queen just says, who knows? And she says that Curran's favorite food is dirty and stuff. Laws seems very suspicious of her. Anyway, the Queen asked her for their compacts and lipsticks. She'll pound them up. Not so reluctantly agrees to give them the compacts, but Laura stops and asks who she is. Because she knows she's not the Queen. Because the Queen's affectionate Precure, and she'll never say those horrible things to her. I'm still unsure at this point. Yeah, obviously her. But the whole Kyokurin thing was a joke, obviously, but it's still considered known as she's a girl. So this fake, so it turns out the squares are fake. Just then, Kurd shows up, along with, and guess who was chasing after her? Chunk E. I still don't know what his name, like, right? Sounds Chinese, actually. Like, his name sounds Chinese, not Japanese. Interesting cultural difference, too. Anyway, Kurd spin around the head. The fake queen's head. Turns out the fake queen is actually Dr. Nimue in disguise. Rumor recovers blow. Quickly, Curran leads them to a audio chamber where she found something. The Queen, all the residents of Belgrade Ocean are there. Unconscious and tied up. That's it. This whole thing was a trap. They're after the Marine Ring. So they're after the Marine Ring. That's very interesting. I don't think they were after the Land Ring last time, but since they know about it, I obviously want to. Sorry. Obviously want to keep the kills from powering up again to beat them. Yeah, obviously looking for it. Yeah. There's a lot more explanations, but I'm not good at it. So the girls transform, but they tell her that Chungi and Nui decide to fight outside because it's cat. On summon a Super Zeta Uranide, but this time it's used with a living creature. That's a first. Even Dr. Nuri comments on it, saying that they've been warned not to do it. Anyway, the girls invite him a struggle. I'll say the action is pretty good this episode. Right. Biden. Royal tries to use a bubble attack and make a second attack against it, but that doesn't work. So the girls try the land win, but that fails. The girls back in the corner. But with their hearts united, they summon the Marine Ring. They plan to, they will be able to beat them, but they don't get it. Guess who shows up? Butler shows up and grabs the ring. Saying this was also part of the setup. And the girls' resonation energy, they're able to get it. Meanwhile, they're going to fight the the dome was damaged, which protects Grand Ocean from the outside. It destroyed, said, bring the girl somewhere, bring the girl somewhere about in Grand Ocean. And it ends there. It's a cliffhanger. I did not expect that. It was a nice touch. That's just something different I liked. Because usually when the heroes get another power up, it's always in one episode. But they decided to drag this out for 2 episodes. Actually, give and next week, this Sunday, it'll be the reveal. Mostly be the reveal of the legendary Precure. Who was she? And what's her name? Because again, I nicknamed her Cure Coconut. You know, she's not really brown. I just nicknamed her that. So, please tell her name. And I'll be damn surprised if that was right. But if there are any other tropical names that haven't been used yet, let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious. See what other names you come up with. Come by the little game too. Who's going to be right? I'd like to know. And I'll mention it, who's right in the comments. I'll mention who's right next time. So yeah, next episode, they're going to find out the mystery of the legendary Precure. Because during the dream, the legendary Precure was fighting the Witch of Delays. But she's a mystery. The next episode is going to title Mermaid's Memories. So the legendary Precure must have been a mermaid. Or my theory from earlier might have been right. Because when the legendary Precure when the legendary Precure first appeared in episode 29, there's a big mystery about her. I came up with a theory that with the hints we got, small little mentions we get, details we get, that she might have been, that Witch of the Lace might have been a mermaid who will be befriended a human long ago. But the human became a Precure. But something happened for the girl to become the witch, losing her memories over time, causing under crying. Soon their friends had to fight each other. So that's my guess, though. Want to know your guess in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Sorry, you'll stay up to date on all my videos. And again, I keep mentioning this, but subscribe to Wrestling Game if you want to see my reviews on video games. I already don't have that many videos out on that channel right now, but I want to go that channel because I like to talk about games too. Or subscribe to the Pirate King review mangas. Or subscribe to my main channel review just regular movies and TV shows, animated or live action. So thank you guys. I'll see you all next time. Phoenix out.